Good morning. I'm Michael Pardue, pastor here at First Baptist Icard, and I wanted to give you an update on some things that are going to be going on in the next several weeks. Some of our events, our child care center, and how they'll be affected by this outbreak of the coronavirus here across the United States and around the world. The first thing I want to talk about is worship. Worship tomorrow will be on a normal schedule. We're not going to change anything this week. We're going to continue to watch and see if there's spread of the virus anywhere near our community, and if so, we'll make appropriate changes then and may consider canceling future worship gatherings in response to the virus. So we hope that you'll be here tomorrow and come and worship with us. We do want to encourage you that if you're already sick, if you're not feeling well, that you would consider staying at home. That you could watch services online, and we'd be glad to have you in that manner. But we do want to try to make sure that we stay as healthy as possible with this possible outbreak happening around us. The next event that's coming up on our calendar is our children's consignment sale. We're even setting up for it today, and it'll be happening next weekend, and a number of people will be coming through our facility. As of right now, we are going to continue to have that event. It's going to be just like scheduled. So if you're one of our consigners, I hope that you're getting your items tagged so that you can bring those in and get set up. We will be doing some things a little bit different to respond to the coronavirus. We're going to be limiting the numbers of folks that can be in the sale at one time. And so if you're going to come by, we do want you to be patient with us. We're doing this for the health of our workers and for those who are coming to the sale. And so the wait time might be a little bit longer to get in. But again, I hope you'll be patient with those who are working our line. We're also going to ask over the next week that everyone that comes into our facility sign in. And we're doing this so that we have a record of everyone who is here. So if there is some type of coronavirus outbreak later on, that we'll have that information to pass along. So when you come into the consignment sale, we're going to be asking you to give your name. You're also welcome to give your phone number so that we could let you know if there is a problem down the road. But we don't anticipate that, but we're doing this as a precaution. Again, if you're sick, we would ask that you would send maybe a relative to come and do the shopping for you and not come and expose other people. But the sale will be going on just like normal. But we do want you to know that if something changes here in the community over the next 3 or 4 days, that it is possible that we could cancel the sale. We don't anticipate that. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to you coming and shopping, and all that we raise from that goes to missions. And so we want you to come and be a part of the sale. But do understand, do keep a watch on the sales website, the sales Facebook page, so that if there is some type of change, that you'll be aware of that. And we'll be making that decision even up to the last minute if things change with the health here in the community. I want to talk a little bit about our worship tomorrow. We're going to be doing a couple things different. We're not going to have our greeting time. We want to maybe not share as many germs as we could do. We want to not pass the offering plate tomorrow. We're just going to put those out for you to drop your offering in. We'd also remind you this might be a good time to think about online giving. And so that's available, and information about that will be shared during the service. It's also in the bulletin. I want to talk for a moment to our Child Enrichment Center parents and staff. Right now, our plan is to open Monday as normal. We've received guidance from the state that they're not recommending any closings, and so we're going to follow that and stay open. We are going to be very vigilant about checking children who have a fever, who show symptoms of being sick, and we hope that you'll cooperate with us if we need to send them home. If your child has a fever, please don't bring them to the center. Please don't try to mask that with Tylenol or ibuprofen. If they are sick, please find other ways of care, because we do not want to expose our children to viruses and bacteria if we can avoid it. And so we hope that you'll be very vigilant on that. If you yourself are sick and you can find someone else to bring your child to daycare, that would be really fantastic. That would help. Again, we want to make sure our workers don't get sick and other children don't get sick. We're going to be monitoring this situation very closely. Lisa Smith, our director, and I are going to be monitoring this all week. We're going to try our best to ensure that we follow the best guidance from the state. and from local officials, and we make the best decisions for the health of your child. And so we ask for your patience. If we do have to close at some point, we ask that you would work with us. We really want to do what is best for our children and for our staff here, because we're concerned about this. It's obviously something that is a concern worldwide. We realize that there is a good chance that there will eventually be cases of the coronavirus here in our community, and we want to do the things that are most wise in helping to keep people safe and helping to minimize exposure and helping to make sure that we don't in any way contribute to the healthcare system here in the area becoming overrun with people that are sick. So I want to encourage you to use wisdom in this. We understand that God is in control. He knew about the coronavirus long before we ever discovered what it was, and He'll be in control when this passes. We know that it'll pass, and we don't want to panic, but we want to use good wisdom. And so I hope that whether you're a church member here and part of our worship services, whether you're a parent in the daycare or you're someone that'll be a part of our consignment cell this week, that you'll work with us and show patience so that we can do the things that are most wise in considering the health of our church and the community. A couple other notes real quick. We are going to postpone our youth barbecue, which is at the end of this month. We think it's a good time to go ahead and postpone that now. So be looking for that date later. And as far as our Easter egg hunt, which is coming up in about a month, we'll be announcing a decision for that later on. We haven't made one on that yet. And so you can keep planning right now for us to do that in April. But if things change, we'll let you know on that as well. So again, a quick recap. Worship services on a normal schedule tomorrow. Come out and fellowship as we study God's Word together and continue through the Gospel of John. Our CEC is going to open as normal on Monday, is what we anticipate right now. And our consignment sale will go on this week. We look forward to having you, but we do hope that you'll help us as we take precautions to keep each person safe. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope that you're in the Lord's house to worship tomorrow, and I look forward to talking with you again soon.